You know what? I like this twist in this episode. I honestly didn't see it coming. I knew for a fact that Soulburner would have got over his trauma, or he had already got over his trauma previously. I just didn't expect that they were all playing along just to dick over Blood Shepherd. I thought it was really awesome. So what had happened in this episode was, previously we discovered that Soulburner's trauma was Despair of Darkness. This was the monster that was traumatizing him, that was attacking him when he was a kid. Ruined his life since that moment. He associated that with his being abducted, and he associated that with the death of his parents. He blames himself. It's his fault in his mind. Finally, we fast forward to the flashback that we recently saw, and he's getting attacked by that nerdy guy, and the nerdy guy summons Despair of Darkness, ironically, and he's having a panic attack. He's about to give up, where Flame says to him, listen, you got to start living for the future. You got to live for the now. You need to reincarnate to be the person you want to be and be strong. And I actually thought that was quite clever, the fact that they used reincarnation. Everything sort of came round perfectly in this episode. We'll get to it in a little bit. Soulburner was able to push past his trauma and was able to defeat Despair of Darkness in the flashback. And then we fast forward to now. He thought that he wouldn't be able to get over his despair from darkness, but he did, and he won. And Bloodborne. God damn it, I do it every single time. He may or may not have lost in this episode. There was a face down card and the duel got interrupted, which kind of sucks. But we have seen Blood Shepherd lose before, so I don't know. He claimed that the face down card would have won him the duel, so I reckon he was probably telling the truth. But because we didn't see it, didn't count. So what I liked about this episode was the full circle things. Obviously, we've had Blood Shepherd in the past lie about what his card effects are, or at least his AI is lying. His AI will either read only part of one of his card effects, or will just sort of change the wording so it has like a different effect to trick his opponents. And he's trying to teach his opponents not to trust AIs. They're not always right. So to get back at him, Flame pretended that Soulburner still had the trauma. He's like, oh no, you're trauma. And he's like, ah, you lied to me, didn't you? And he's like, yeah, you shouldn't trust AIs. So that was a good little karma moment where that came back to bite him in the ass. As well as the fact that Flame told Soulburner to reincarnate into his new self. And he was able to win with, well, he was gonna possibly win with his reincarnate summons. He reincarnated summon twice in this duel, which was quite impressive. He must have tore through his entire Heat Leo extra deck monsters, so pretty strong. So yeah, I just liked that aspect of it. I thought it was pretty cool. But when we move past that, put all that aside, and we go look at Yusaku's duel on the other side. It's just a joke. It's really funny. So we're on the second of the Goki duelists, and the second one, you think that, okay, you just OTK'd the last guy. The second guy is going to learn from the previous one's mistakes and is going to do a better job. They can't put 2 OTKs in 2 duels in a row. Surely not. But no, they did. Yusaku OTK'd him again. To be fair to the new guy, he did get out cards that were meant to counter how he OTK'd the last dude. So obviously the last dude, because he had a monster destroyed, it dealt damage, and then he was able to use piercing damage with one of the monsters. So he made 2 monsters in defense that he wouldn't take any damage if they were destroyed by battle. So that's how he got over that. However, Yusaku was just like, I've got a better idea than this. How about I actually summon my Firewall Dragon finally? So yes, we got to see the return of Firewall Dragon. And I can't remember if he's used his effect in this, but he actually used his bounce ability to bounce the monsters back to the hand to attack and win. So yeah, it's fantastic to see Firewall. Been missing that monster. I thought that was Yusaku's ace monster, but I guess it's Decode Talker, really. But I guess that makes it more of an ace monster. It's kind of his like trump card if he doesn't get it out all the time. But I liked it. I was happy to see Firewall Dragon. It was a cool way to win. I've actually enjoyed these past 2 duels. I think they've been quite good, seeing these OTKs. You don't see people OTK very often. They're only fodder enemies, but still cool. But what interrupted Soulburner's duel in the end was a combination of Kusanagi's escape program, which was just a tiny little bit flawed, couldn't fully do the job, and Ghost Girl helping out. Which scarily ends the episode with Blood Shepherd pointing his little killer hand at Ghost Girl. Ghost Girl is not going to die, because she's too awesome, and we need Ghost Girl in the series because she's So that means now that Blood Shepherd has escaped, and Soulburner and Yusaku are reunited again. And if you look at the preview for the next episode, it seems to be another one of these, like, look into the past episodes so soon after this one. So we've just seen into Soulburner's past, and now it seems we're going to see into Kusanagi's past, how we met Playmaker. That was always something to me that I didn't feel was necessary, not really needed in the series. Did we need to know how Kusanagi met Playmaker, you could just imagine yourself how these two people met. They met for similar goals, but I guess we get to see it in the next episode. It'd be nice to see Kusanagi duel. Maybe he's a little bit hesitant to join Playmaker, but from the previews it looks like he just goes with him straight away. I would like to have seen Kusanagi duel just to see what he's like, but I think that the reason why Kusanagi joins Playmaker is probably because he isn't a great duelist, or he just doesn't have the energy to do the things that Playmaker does. Overall, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was pretty good. If I did have to have one criticism of the episode, it is my criticism that I have with the Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS series, and unfortunately that is the spamming of link monsters. I just have the problem with, back in the day, you used to summon a fusion monster, you get 2 monsters out, and you summon the fusion monster, and that's your big play. With this, though, you're summoning little monsters that do things, and then you summon link monsters that do things, and you use those link monsters to get out bigger ones. So my only problem with it is it just turns into spam, really. Like, nothing really matters. You just kind of can zone out, because this long play is going to end up as something. And we've seen these summons quite a lot, so I don't know. It's just one of my things I feel about it. I just don't enjoy seeing Link summoning spam. It's never fun. It's not even fun in the real world, really. It's just you just gotta sit there and watch, just on autopilot. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave the video a like. Check out my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, Instagram, YouTube, TGS Plays, any of those things if you want to. But other than that, catch you later.